Hi, Ijay. Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
Question for you today.
Okay.
So, do you think people are born criminals, or do you think they're a product of their environment?
I think I'll let you start.
I'm just imagining a child born in the womb and was created to be a criminal.
Yeah.
I don't believe so. So I strongly believe that they're a product of the environment, product of the background, their experiences, and a whole lot of factors contribute to people changing their purpose. Let me use that word. Or changing their gifting, because it's actually a gift. To be a criminal is not small. You think of stealing from people. You know, it's not that you just sleep and wake up and you go and steal. The person has to put in a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking processes. If you watch most of these American films that, into crime films, you will see that criminals are highly intelligent people.
You have to think, strategize.
Yes. For them to execute that plan successfully. So it is not based on birth or issues around the person's birth. It is based on the environment. The environment, the background, their exposure, their friends, their peers, their
experiences as
experiences. Everything contributes to whatever we are. Just like, our own experiences contributes to who we are today, the roles that we play in the society, so do their own also contribute based on where they found themselves. IG.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%. I think that we are all a product of our environment, and because take for example, if I grew up in a family of smokers, definitely I'm going to be smoking. But I grew up in a family where nobody smokes. It would be alien for me to start smoking. It would be strange, right? So we are all product of our environment and also our experiences. So you might have actually grown up in a place, in a good environment, but you experienced maybe trauma. You experienced something very bad and something very harsh. It's going to have like your paradigm shift. So your calling and your purpose automatically changes based off of the trauma that you've experienced as well. And it takes you down that rabbit hole. So yeah.
So I have a follow-up question. Now, with our current economy, inflation, poverty, do you think that there's any justification for crime? Putting all these factors into consideration.
I want to start first, and the reason that what I want to say is this, okay? I'm beginning to sympathize with a lot of people right now, and I'm sorry, some people might not like this, but I'm sympathizing with. If I see a parent, your child is sick, dying. You don't have money to take your child to hospital. I don't think I want to blame the parent if he goes to steal to get money to take care of the child. Your child needs to get better. What is it going to take me to make this child better? I don't have a job. Even if I have a job, how much am I earning? How much is health care? So those things, two of them don't align. I'm earning 30,000 naira, but just to run tests in a hospital, just to buy medication for ordinary malaria in a proper hospital, you're going to be spending about 50, 60,000 naira. So I need my child to get better. So if I steal, are you going to blame me so much for stealing? So I think that we should be empathetic right now. I don't think for me, I don't think it's a right or wrong, right? I think let's leave people at the middle. I'm sorry.
Right or wrong, kwa. So, I agree with Ijay. That's where our procurement governance work lies very strongly. That every human has equal access to basic social amenities. At least we should be able to have a roof over our head. We should be able to go to school. We should be able to access health care.
Yeah.
Our children should be able to drink water. We should be able to walk into a farm and farm without fear of being killed in the farm.
Yeah.
These are all contributing now. And I've said before, series of time, that human needs are just very minimal. To be honest, it is everyday need. It's something that can be delivered to you at your doorsteps. To be very candid. Then let's now say that we want to grow beyond our level. We want to, have fleet of cars, and that is when that need has become no longer basic needs. You understand?
Luxury.
Just luxury. They want luxury. But for basic need, I've seen parents watch their children die because they couldn't afford it. I've seen people kill because their child was abused. And they ended up in correctional centers. You understand? So, eventualities, incidences, challenges of life, these can contribute to the decisions that people make. This is not to say that it is a good decision to be made. But circumstances have tied their hands, and on the table when they are weighing their option, that looks like the only available option. You can't watch your child die when you can quickly commit a crime and get the funding for the child's health care. I'm not saying that we should do this, but we can't blame it on them entirely. And that is why the corrections is there for reforming, for rehabilitation, to pave that opportunity for them to regain their life again, to live straight again, and see that, look, I had made a wrong decision, I have to pay for this decision, and I have an opportunity to reform my life, to transform my mind, transform the way I think, and look at better options as to achieving my goals, my needs. So I think we are in the middle here. We're not promoting that people should commit crime, and we're also saying that government needs to do better to ensure that humans and everyone, citizens, can access basic social amenities in order for us to be able to, reduce the level of crimes we have and ensure that our country is moving forward towards achieving the sustainable development goals.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.